So the Powerbeats Pros. So let's talk about these things. Powerbeats Pros. So as far as headphones go, I think they're second to none. So when you talk about the AirPods are actually great. I had a set of AirPods. Let me give you my pros and cons on why I think you should lean more towards the Pro. But then again, sometimes, it might work out better for you to have the AirPods. This is the Generation 1 Powerbeats Pros. So with these, they have the over-the-ear. As I'm wearing them now, I wanted to wear these outside so you can hear what it sounds like with me talking outside, and it's windy outside, so you guys can get an idea of what it sounds like. So as far as for me, it works out great for me because they have the over-the-ear, which is great. For someone like me who has cauliflower ear, I had a pair of AirPods, which they were great. The negative against them was that the AirPods, the battery life isn't as long as these Pros. Oh, these things last me easily, let's say, listening time, I've gotten over, I'm gonna say 5 hours, because as many times I really didn't charge them, or didn't have to charge them. I sweat a lot. These things are highly water resistant. I don't want to say waterproof. I never jumped in the pool with them. I don't think you should try it. If you do, let me know. Very highly water resistant. As you can see, I have sweat all on them. I'll get finished running and I'm pouring with sweat. I have sweat filling it to where I can actually blow in it and push the sweat out. Disgusting, I know. Also, it does have a lot of good features, especially if you have an iPhone. Works great with iPhone. I think Apple bought them, so it's fully compatible. So once you, just like your AirPods, once you hook them up to your iPhone, it goes across the whole Apple atmosphere that pertains to you. If you take one off, it has the pausing feature, just like the AirPods. Everything the AirPods can do, these can do. Push the button in 3 times. It'll actually play the song before it. Press it once, you get pause. Press it twice, it goes to the next song. Answering calls, press it once. Everything the AirPods can do. Except the biggest benefit, or benefits I see, is that they're highly water resistant, and since it fits over the ear, they won't fall out. My cauliflower ear also, with I guess my earlobes or the ear things are like a little bit bigger. So when I wear AirPods, they just fall right out. I've actually had the little adapters on the AirPods to keep them in, but that's a royal pain. It takes away from everything an AirPod is. But they work great. Now the con. So, the case. The case is huge. Okay, the case is huge. A lot bigger than the AirPod case, hands down. So you're not just going to throw it in your pocket and it's just going to fit seamlessly in your pocket. As you can see, these things are pretty bulky. Completely. See, bulges out of your pocket. Same thing as if you have it in your back pocket. That's one thing about it. It's very uncomfortable. You're definitely not going to be able to sit down with it. When you maneuver, you're going to take it out of your pocket. That's one big, no-go with these things. One good thing about this is that when you have your cell phone close to it and you open up the case, it'll actually show you the charging that's left on the case and the headphones themselves individually, which is a really good thing. It'll show you when there's one in the case, when there's one that's not, which ones are charging, the percentage wise, and so forth. And on the home screen, you can see the same thing as shown. As you can see, right here shows you when I opened up the case next to my phone, it gives like a little diagnostic, and right here it just shows you, individually, both earpieces. Now, there have been times to where I've had issues with putting them both in the case. One good thing about these are that if you have one bad earpiece, you can buy them individually. These are the Powerbeats Pros, like the first edition, okay, version 1. You can buy them individually. I've done it. My one had a hard time charging, actually stopped charging. I went to Apple. They wanted to charge me an arm and a leg for a brand new one. I mean, retails like this was $250 at the time. And so for me to get a brand new pair, or what they were going to work with me with, was like $200. And I'm like, that's absurd. I actually went on eBay, and there was a person out there, or dealer, that was selling individuals. And I will say, once you sync it up, you don't have any other problems. Like, both of them work like brand new. So you can do that. I don't know if a lot of people realize that. If one goes bad, don't buy a whole brand new one, a whole brand new set. You buy individuals. You could buy the case, sync everything up. But that's all I have on this. So do I suggest you get them? If you want long battery life when you're working out, yes. If you're somebody who works out hard, you play football, you do vigorous activities, yes. If you're just walking around, let's say the house, or like you see everybody with one AirPod in, just listening to random music here and there, I mean, that's fine for you. The AirPods are a little bit more sleek, subdued, drip, but these are a little bit more bulkier looking, but you pay to play. So these, for the longevity, yes. If you have bigger ear holes, yes. If you have cauliflower ear, yes. However, with the cauliflower ear, if I keep them on for a long time, it presses up against like the little grooves, and it starts to hurt that way. It gets uncomfortable. But other than that, I have no complaints. So, I mean, if you want to take a look at them, I'll leave a link down in the description. On Amazon, where you can take a look, look at the stats. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them. I'm going to get a pair of the second edition. Not anytime soon, because these are great, so why would I do that besides? The second edition doesn't have the earpieces, so for me, it's null and void. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys got some information from it, and have a good one. Peace.